Hello there, Stephanie Kammerman, the Stock Whisperer, here to tell you the weekly whisper. Every week I put together this video, pretty much going over all the sectors of the market. So let's start with the SPY, and let's talk about what we were watching for last week. So last week we were bullish above 274.09. This was March 11th. And we had a secret signal trade, 280.90 on March 7th. And a lot of times when we get these signals, they move them right to where that price was. And this was at 280.90. It actually came 50 cents shy of it. This was an amazing trade we had in the Java Pit trading room. Really awesome. So what are we watching this week on the SPY? Well, we pull back. And so this week I'm going to be bearish on the SPY below 272.97. Okay, because that was an old dark pool level. And if we break below that, then I can see the SPY going much lower. We did get a secret signal trade to 273.92 on Friday, and we did come pretty close to that, but 272.97 key level. So last week on the Russell 2000, the IWM, we were bullish above 156.36, and we went all the way to 160. Those $5 increments are always going to be resistance area, and we retraced back down to the 8. So we had massive volume on Friday. It was quadruple witching, and a lot of times we do get big prints in the dark pool. And so Friday we got a really big level, 7 million on the Russell at 156.89, and we closed above that. So that's going to be a key level. If we close below that, all right, there's a lot of noise during the day. It's always where we close. So if we close above that, I will be bullish, and if we close below that, I am going to be bearish. Let me just draw a trend line there, 156.69, right about there. Let's move on to the NASDAQ, the QQQs. Last week we were bullish above 169.84. It had a really nice pop to about 175. Couldn't hold it. We had a bearish engulfing pattern here. We pull back to the 8 exponential moving average. This is such a powerful moving average. As long as we hold, it's bullish, but if we close below it, then it's bearish. But the prints always give us a heads up. So I'm going to be bullish above 173.85 right up here this week. That was a big dark pool level. And I'm going to be bearish below 169.84. That was another very big dark pool level. So you can see we're right in between that. So these are really key levels for the NASDAQ. Let's talk about gold. Holy cow, we had the most massive prints coming in on IAU. This is the dark pool favorite at $12.71. We had a couple last week. And if you recall, I was only bullish above 12.80, a close. I want to see a close above that for me to say, hey, smart money is buying. And I'm going to be bearish below 12.55 on a close. That is an old dark pool level all the way from back over here in September. So yeah, these prints, these levels are good for a very long time if these computers are still trading off of them. So I know there's going to be a big move in gold, but if we break above 12.80, bullish, below, bearish. I know in my trading room, a lot of us went short this week because we did break below 12.71, but I will not become uber bearish until we crack that 12.55. But I do trade GLD because IAU is very slow. GLD is my favorite. We had big prints on this. So I'm going to be bearish. On Friday, we had big prints at 124.82. All right, so I am going to be bearish below that level this week. All right, if we start to go down, I can see a lot more movement to the downside. Let's move to oil. Yeah, oil is hot this week. We've had a lot of prints coming in on DBO. Massive. If you recall, it started back here at 1020. All right, and then we had some more at 1040. Yeah, this is a really good trade on the long side off these prints. And then we just got massive prints at 1067 area. So right now, if we close above 1080, yeah, if we close above 1080, I'm going to be very bullish on oil. Also, USO, we had massive prints on USO at 1212, 1215. And also we had sell prints not too long ago at 1255. Okay, so if we can close above 1255, 1260 area, very bullish for oil. Those are key levels we're going to watch this week. Into energy as well, we had a big print on XLE, million print on Friday at 66.91. So I'm just going to draw. It's really good if you draw these lines here. Seeing it visually is very helpful. I'm going to be bullish above 67.50 and 68 especially. If we can clear that, I'm going to assume smart money was buying here. But if we break below, then I'm going to be bearish. All right, so key levels. Let's talk about financials. So last week we were bullish above 29 on the XLF, and we had a really nice pop. We had a 10 million print there at 28.89, and guess where we came down to and closed? You can see that exact same spot. So here's how we're going to play it, because we did have prints at 29.65 this week, couple million. I'm going to be bullish above that, and I'm going to be bearish below 28.75. Going to give it a little bit of room. Just move this up right around there. But in the meantime, we had massive prints on Wells Fargo. I am bearish below 56. We had big prints coming in on Friday at 56.15 and 56.26. So going to be bearish below 56. And we also had big prints on Citibank, 73.61, 73.61. Let me just draw this line here. All right, this was just on Friday. I usually like to give it a day or so to splash around a little bit. Big prints create big splashes, and then a big move happens. So giving it a little bit of time is really key. Going to be bullish above 74. And I'm going to be bearish below 73. Now, I love it when all these guys move at the same time, above these levels or below the levels, because then we have amazing confirmation. Okay, so definitely watch all of them. Let's go into technology. Last week, Apple. Apple was a big, I don't know why it's not coming up on my screen here, but Apple was a great trade last week. We were bullish above 180. It went up a lot. This week, I'm watching Microsoft. Microsoft, we had a pretty big print, 96.50. Definitely selling earlier on this week. And I would only be bullish if we can break above 97 for Microsoft. Going to be bearish below 95. 95 is a really key level. So tomorrow is Monday, because it's Sunday night right now. Tomorrow, if we close below that, below 95, below 94, yep, that's definitely going to be bearish. Also, Intel. Oops, there we go. Intel, we had a really big print, 53.33. A lot of us went short on this. It's been a great trade. We're going to be bullish only above that print, above 54. And I'm going to be bearish, uber bearish, okay, below 50. But I want you to keep in mind that Micron Technology is coming out with earnings. It's another semiconductor stock, March 22nd, this week, after the close. And that is going to affect Intel. But these levels are never going to change. And of course, if we get other big prints, I'm definitely going to tweet that out for you, let you know. So CMCSA is another one that we had massive prints on Friday. 4 million at $36. Really, really huge. You can see the big volume that came in. So I'm going to be bullish above 36.50. All right, draw that line there. And I'm going to be bearish below 35. All right, that's a key level. Computers are going to buy at 35. If it breaks and closes below that, really, really bearish. But of course, bullish above 36.50. Facebook. Oh, it's not popping up for some reason. We had prints that came in at 184.44 this week. So we're going to be bullish above 185. Going to be bearish below 182.75. Verizon. Also, we had big prints at 48.63. And we're going to be bullish above 49. Bearish below 48. And AT&T, we're going to be bullish above 37.50. We had big prints that came in at 37.05. And I'm going to be bearish below 36.75. You can see I have a notepad here with all the levels. So take a picture of this. This way you have it. Yeah, for some reason, the server's not working over the weekend here. Some charts are popping up and some aren't. Sorry about that, but you can check it on your charts. UAA, Under Armour. Big prints came in this week. And this is a really interesting chart that we have here. We have a very big gap. Yeah, we already had the test twice of it, and it held. But we had massive prints that came in at 16.95 and 16.02. And we closed above 16.02, but we closed below 16.95. Right, so it's no trade for me yet. I'm going to be bullish above 17 or 16.50. I would start to turn a little bit bullish, maybe dip my toe in, but really 17. I want it to close above that 16.95 print. Then I know smart money is buying and we're not going to come down and fill this gap. But I'm going to be bearish below 15.75, okay, because that's where the computers were buying this week as well. It kept bouncing off that level. So this is really key. I feel like it's going to make a pretty big move soon. GE, wow, biggest prints ever this week, 15 million at 14.40. Really huge. So I'm going to be bullish above 15. And I'm going to be bearish below 14. Give it some room, but it's definitely going to have a very big move. A lot of times you could strangle these, but just go out and give it some room. So let's move on to cryptocurrency, you guys. I want to talk about Bitcoin first because I've been watching it for a little while today, and I took a snapshot of this pretty big print on Bitcoin. 30 coins, that's a lot. We see 0.25, 0.01. 13 was pretty big, and then we had a 30. Very big at 76, 78. And here's the chart, the daily chart of it moving now. We're above that print. So I'm always going to be bullish above. So I'm going to be bullish above, but I'm only going to be bearish on Bitcoin below 76, 78. But if Bitcoin could break above 10,000, this is such a key level here. We really need to break above that 10K level for me to be uber bullish on this. But short term, definitely this is a pretty key level. Somebody came in and bought a lot of coins at 76, 78. But if it cannot hold, going to be very bearish on Bitcoin. Also, let's go to Ethereum. Bearish below 500. This is a really key level, 500. It's hammering right now. But if it couldn't stay above 500, that's, yeah, it's really going to get ugly. But right now it's holding. So I would also be very bullish above 750. I use these MACD EMAs when it comes to crypto, the 12 EMA and the 26 EMA. So going to be bullish on a daily chart. All right, if we close above that 26 EMA, that's right around 750 right now, then momentum would change. Now let's just go to Litecoin. And Litecoin 150 key level. All right, if we close below that, that's going to be bearish. And then I would be bullish above 200 for Litecoin. All right, so come join me. Come trade with me in the live trading room, the Java Pit. Every day I share my screen. I do educational meetings, and I teach you as I'm trading. I'm calling out my entries, calling out my exits. I'm telling you why. I'm showing you how to spot refreshing, how to spot the dark pool, and how to trade around it every day. So come join me. Do a trial for a limited time right now. www.thestockwhisperer.com. Happy trading, everybody. That's my secret. Can you keep it? My secret. My secret.